Hi guys, today we'll be learning how to play Canon by Johann Pachelbel, also known as Canon in D, a very famous song, so let's get into it. As always, we'll have fingering right there. As it indicated, there's a low 2 on E string for G natural, it will be G sharp, and this is G natural, and then high 3 on G string because of C sharp, this is C, C sharp. Alright, let's go for intro. Okay, important part, an important thing to note about that section is the bowing has to be kind of like a round shape, right? So think of you making a round sound. So you gotta go start and a little bit of crescendo and then fade out. Like, it's not this. If you don't have the vibrato yet, just try to make this sound. Alright, so work on that. Next section. Okay, got that. So let's go to the next part. Alright, so that might take a little bit of practice if you're a beginner. If you're intermediate, that might be, very doable. In this section, the bowing has to be nice and free. Don't use too much bow on these 8th notes, because if you use too much bow, it's going to sound very rather sloppy like this. We don't want that. We want nice, even strength, not even strength and even length of the bow. So I will use this much bow. And try to shape it. These are very wonderful melodic line, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do because that's up to you. Okay, so keep the bow nice and medium to light pressure and equal length on those 8 notes. Alright, going on to the next part. Rest. And then here we're going to go to third position. And then back to first position. One, two, three. So in this section, you want to emphasize the accent and staccato notes. Staccato notes are a little separated from the next note, and the accents are a little emphasized compared to the other notes. So we have first accent on the E1 there, fade, staccato. So it's not this, it's this. And then third position, and then I don't see no accent there, so you want to crescendo with a nice staccato into this note. And then there's an accent there, and then staccato next note. So it's like this. Rest, staccato. On these, you want a crescendo, and also you might pay attention closely into the sheet music there. There's a tenuto. Tenuto is kind of like a dash over the note. That means little emphasis, not short emphasis, but long emphasis. So this is without tenuto, and this is with tenuto. It's kind of like I'm pushing on the note and string a little bit, like bam, bam. Okay, next section. That might be a little tough for you if you're a beginner, but if you practice enough, you'll get it. I indicated you can slur that, or you can play all separate, and whichever slur or bowing marking I gave you, do what you feel most comfortable for you. So this is an example of doing it all separate. I think the slurs, to me, sounds a little more flowing. So I like to do 3-note slur, and then followed by 8-note slur. All right. So as you can see, whenever there's a string change, I have indicated with the purple pencil there. So it's either A or E. So I made a marking. So because it's kind of rather busy there, so just practice that and try to shape it musically. Usually when the notes go up, you wanna get louder a little bit, and then when the notes go down, you wanna decrescendo a little bit. So like this. Okay, so next part. So there's a bunch of 8th notes and dotted quarter notes. So I want you to kind of think that 3/8 note going to that dotted quarter note. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's the rhythm. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. In this section, I have found helpful musically. After the dotted quarter note, you take a little bit of breather. So it's not this. You could do it that way, but I like to teach my students a little bit of separation between the dotted quarter note and to the next. Okay, so you might be asking, do I have to do that third position? And my answer is yes, you have to do it, because that's how we wrote it. We have to give respect to the composers. So also, I think it's better for your education down the road. So put number 1 on the A3 right there, and number 4 goes right above this ridge on the E string. So check that. So, and then the 3 goes right above the 4th tape, and then 2 goes on the 4th tape. So Okay, so after that, so you do, and then it's kind of like another separation. Separate. 1, 2. Okay. All right, the final part. All of these quarter notes that you're about to play, there has to be kind of like a bell. A little bit of ritornello there. And fade. Okay, so that was Pachelbel Canon. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think you guys can do it. I have a great faith in you guys. If you're having hard time with the first part, and there's really no trick. You just have to do it. And I would say practice slow at first. Let your fingers kind of learn it. If you do anything fast from the get-go, your brain it's not ready to learn that yet. So give yourself, give your fingers and brain to kind of learn the mechanism of how those passages go. I'll go measure by measure, like 20 times, 25 times correctly. So if you do it wrong, it doesn't count. Little game I like to play with my students. And eventually you'll get it. Trust me, you will get it. You will get it. Alright. If you guys like that, please click like for me and subscribe for more tutorials in the future. Alright, until next time.